I started painting when I was 16. It was the first time where I actually felt like I had a voice. I have always had a difficult time with words and expressing myself that way, and painting just came natural to me. So I decided that it was what I wanted and needed to do for the rest of my life. The series that I'm going to present to you now is called Baustelle, and it is inspired by a lot of construction sites that we have here in the town where I live, or the city. It is mostly inspired by cranes on construction sites, or these things outside of the houses where people are standing doing their work. And I find the lines and the different kind of metals or wood or whatever they use, it's so beautiful put together. And if you take these lines and these different structures and put them into a painting, I thought that would be quite cool. So I thought a bit more about it and thought, okay, it's actually not only when I walk around in the city we have construction sites. I see a lot of construction sites that's not, like physical construction sites. It's more like construction sites that we have inside us, or something that we experience in relations to another person, or a situation where we are in our everyday lives. So what I wanted to do with this series was to explain all of these construction sites that I see in the life that we live. This series I have made with a technique where I use masking tape, and it started out quite difficult because I haven't used that much before, so it was a lot of experiments before I actually knew exactly what to do. And I wanted to have a lot of lines in my paintings, like the lines in the cranes and the construction things they have at the sites. So I needed clean lines. And what I did was to make like a base of acrylic paint on my canvas, and then let it dry, and then put on the tape, and then paint, and then tape, and then paint, and then tape, and then I moved it all. So I actually didn't know exactly what I did, but I had like, this inner feeling, this I have to do to get where I want to go. So it was a bit of a gamble, and sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. So I have some of the paintings I've painted over and done something else with, and some of them I am actually really proud of. So this is my series. I am a bit of a restless person, and one of the things that makes me relax is to redecorate my home. So my home is often what you would call a construction site, and this is my home. These two paintings are called Spirituality 1 and 2. And they are about the search we have in our lives to find a place where we can relax and where we can be ourselves. A place where we can get a break from the everyday life. This painting has a special meaning to me because it is me, actually. It's what I feel inside, and that is often a big mess. And in order to keep order in that big mess, I need to have some kind of strategy and some kind of construction that I can build something to keep myself sane. This is what it is. One of the places where I see construction sites are in landscapes. We build, we rebuild, we construct and reconstruct the landscape to fit our needs. These three paintings are called Landscape 1, 2, and 3. I see that we destroy forest, we build roads, we try to take the nature and fit it into our urban landscape. And every time we do it, it's only so that we can have a bit of nature as we like it to be. It's not about nature being nature and we have to fit into nature. We try to reconstruct so that it fit our needs. And that is a big issue for me. I think it's not necessarily the right thing to do. And that is what these paintings are all about. We construct our bodies with plastic surgery or extreme fitness or extremely healthy food. And that's something we do because we have this ideal of what is beauty and what is a beautiful body, what we want to be young. And that is why I have chosen to have appearance as a theme in my series. Sometimes you have an accident or you get an illness that means that you need surgery. I see surgery as a kind of construction site. You either reconstruct or construct something new. This piece is called Flesh and Blood, and it's all about surgery and that kind of construction. One of the places where I see a lot of construction sites or a lot of building, that is in family. In family life, it's important to keep on growing and to keep on having a healthy relationship, and that's why you need to construct to have a family. This is family. This painting is about love. Love is not always an easy thing. It's good and it's bad. And to love someone means that you sometimes get hurt, you sometimes feel extremely happy. But in order to manage all of these feelings, you need to have a strategy, and that you need to build. So this is love. I have 4 daughters, and I know how much energy a parent put into bringing up a child. And you actually construct the future for your child. You help them decide what kind of education they're going to have. You help them to decide what kind of clothes they're going to wear. It's always a bit of construction in bringing up a child. So this piece is all about that. We have goals in our lives, goals on how we want our education to be, goals on how we want our career to be, and therefore we have some kind of construction on the way to get to our goals. That is why I have chosen to have education and career in this series. In this series, I have paintings that is all about love and relationship and friendship. And the basis for all of these things is trust. And this is trust. And trust is something that you need to build, something that is not a thing that's just there. You need to build up trust with another person. And that is what I've done here.